Hey, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and hi, I'm Josh, still in recovery, battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. Today we'll be playing some catch-up and doing the daily readings. As many of you know, having watched these videos before, I've been in the process of moving, so playing catch-up has been a little bit slow. So today we will be reading from the Daily Stoic, and it is August 29th. Want nothing equals have everything. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. Seneca, Moral Letters. Is there a person so rich that there is literally nothing they can't afford? Surely there isn't. Even the richest regularly fail at their attempts to buy elections, to purchase respect, class, love, and any number of things that are not for sale. If obscene wealth will never get you everything you want, is that the end of it, or is there another way to solve for that equation? To the Stoics, there is. By changing what it is you want, by changing how you think, you'll manage to get it. John D. Rockefeller, who was as rich as they come, believed that a man's wealth was determined by the relation of his desires and his expenditures up to his incomes. And if he feels rich on $10, he has everything he desires. He really is rich. Today, you could try to increase your wealth, or you could take a shortcut and just want less. I like that reading. There's a third option. So when you look at this here, and it says, today you could try to increase your wealth, or you could take a shortcut and just want less. I guess it kind of comes into the same thing, but the third option for me is also gratitude, and that's why I like the title of this reading for the 29th, which is want nothing equals have everything. So if you are able to be appreciative and grateful for the things that you already do have in your life, for the blessings, and being able to put on the lenses of gratitude and see all of the things that are around you, then you can realize how fulfilled and enriched your life has become. And that's one of the strengths that I've gained over my time in the fellowships, and it's one of the things that I'm extremely both grateful but extremely thankful for. I mean, in all honesty, I took a lot of stuff for granted. I think most people who suffer from as severe of a disease of addiction as I do, is that we operate at extremes, right? So it's an all or nothing type game, and I was that way in active addiction. I was that way when I was dry, and then I was that way and I've been that way since I've been in recovery. It's just been managed differently. So in active addiction, I was like Dexter, this dark passenger, this insatiable desire to get what I needed. When I was dry, all I really cared about was building companies to sell them, to make money, to have more stuff, or have more people know me, or be influential, or publish more. It wasn't good either. And now in recovery, I can kind of sit back in pajama pants and work on my social entrepreneurship startup to try and help as many people as possible, but still at the same time be grateful that my parents are alive, grateful that I have a roof over my head, grateful that I have warm running water, grateful that I get to have a job, grateful that I get to go to school, grateful that I get to pay my bills, grateful that AA and NA exist, grateful for my friends inside and outside of the fellowship, grateful for technology, because I was just texting some people who are spread out throughout the world but are members of the fellowship. And it's it just turned to be 6 o'clock this morning, East Coast time. So it's 3 a.m. in California, and I think it's noon over there in London, and then it is 8 p.m. Over there in parts of Asia. So yeah, it's interesting because I have like a lot of military friends and stuff like that. So everybody's kind of spread out, but they're all doing well. Everybody, we all just check in on each other because it is a week program. So for me, like, I really enjoyed that aspect of the reading, is that if we're able to reframe our mindset, if we're able to reframe the way that we look at things, then we can have everything that we want because it's all right in front of us, like having a job that supports myself, that allows me to pay my bills, that allows me to save for retirement, that allows me to go have fun occasionally with my friends, whether it go axe throwing, which I had never done before, or go to some weird like Downton Abbey style ball. It was inexpensive. It was like $10 to get in, but you had to wear like weird outfits. Like you had to participate. You couldn't show up how I would normally show up, which would be in like pajama pants or jeans and a hoodie. The typical Palo Alto, Silicon Valley kid. Let's see what else. There's just so many things to be like appreciative and grateful for. Like, I'm even grateful for some days when the forecast is rain, I bring an umbrella and it's sunny the whole day. And I was kind of holding the umbrella in my hand when I'm walking and laugh and just be like, two things will pop into my head. One will be like, wow, I really didn't need to bring this umbrella, but I'm glad that I brought it because it's better to have it and not need it than need it than not have it. And then number two, geez, it's a really nice sunny day. Like those like simple things where I can like reframe, and look at my life differently is something that I'm very appreciative and grateful for in terms of the strength that the programs have given me. And that's my hope for all of you, is that you have the opportunity throughout the day to take a step back and find something that you're appreciative for, that you're grateful for, that already exists in your life, that you don't need to acquire more money, acquire more power, acquire more influence. You have that one really great friend, or you have that relationship with your brother or sister, or you have that quality time with your family members, or you have a job that you really like, or you have a place to live in that you really like and are able to, you get to pay for it. Like, you're no longer chasing down something else. You're able to live comfortably and safe. I mean, there's so many different ways to reframe all the different things. And like Roosevelt said, if a man has all that he desires and he can live off of $10 and feels rich, then he really is. He truly is. So, yeah, I mean, the whole money won't buy you happiness. I know a lot of people are like, well, then shoot, give me $1 billion. I understand what they're saying in the sense that, like, if you don't have the capacity to be appreciative and grateful for the things that you do have, just giving someone the capability to purchase more material external things won't fill that internal spiritual malady that exists. And to some degree, I would argue that all of us battle with it to a certain extent, some to a lesser, some to a far more extreme level. Those of us who have been in recovery and came in broken, we were dealing with it at extremes. But I think even everyday humans have struggles. Everyday people have struggles who don't classify or identify themselves like I do. Like, hi, Josh. I'm Josh. I'm in recovery and on a daily basis battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. People who don't say that to themselves, or even in meetings or out loud, or even go to meetings, they're still having internal battles and struggles that we know nothing about. So it's one of those things where I think if I'm able to reframe the way that I look at something, I become much more appreciative and grateful for the stuff that I do have, and that's what I hope for all of you. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch our videos if you like our videos, like the videos. Feel free, please to use the comment section. I know a lot of people like to direct message me or message me individually, which is totally fine, and I'm happy to keep up with that. But yeah, those would be the best ways to keep things going and keep each other accountable, is in the comment section. The newcomer explaining what they're going through, and the people with time underneath their belt sharing their experience, strength, and hope, and some of the tools in their toolkit that's kept them between the guardrails. But yeah, you can reach me here at the Accountability Group on our YouTube channel. You can reach me at Tag Building Hope on Twitter. That's at Tag Building Hope on Twitter, or at Tag Recovery on Instagram. Yeah, so that's ultimately what I just wanted to say, is that it's kind of just our frame of mind. Oh, and you can also reach me on the Accountability Group Facebook page. I manage all of those platforms personally because this is my baby and I've lived it. So whenever I get a message, whether it's Messenger, WhatsApp, a DM, any sort of private message or email from the website, and I'll respond to it. It's me responding, Josh, the founder, just because I know how badly I went through the ringer and how badly I came into these rooms a while back. So it's one of those things for me where it's very, very, very personal, and I would just want to make sure that everyone receives the same type of love, care, empathy, and respect that I received. So I treat all of those sessions the same way. What's said in them stays in them. They don't go anywhere. So it's not my truth to tell, and I don't talk to anybody about what people talk to me about. Yeah, that's that I guess is pretty much it. Aside from reiterating the socials, YouTube, the Accountability Group, Facebook, the Accountability Group fan page, Twitter at Tag Building Hope, Instagram at Tag Recovery, and you'll be able to reach me in any of those forms or fashion. Hope all is well, and as always, please stay strong, stay safe, and stay sober. I am Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and I'm Josh, still on a daily basis, fighting 24 hours at a time to protect my recovery and fight the battles of addiction, fight the diseases of addiction and mental health. Thank you for letting me share.